A problem that occurred in our group was finding times to meet that worked around everyone's schedule. Due to the nature of this class, we aren't specifically required to have a time slot allocated to meeting, whereas if we were on campus, we would have to meet from 9 a.m. to 9:50, but we didn't have that, so it was kind of hard to have structure when there wasn't like a specific time that we were supposed to meet. People had obligations such as jobs and clubs that they were involved in that prevented us from being free 24/7. This problem was very important because a group is not able to work effectively without all the members being on one accord. If someone is left out or not contributing, the work that the group puts out is not a true reflection of everyone's thoughts. And in order to achieve the goal of a great group effort and participation, we knew that we had to solve this issue. So the first problem-solving technique that we used was the ideal solution format. The ideal solution format consists of groups answering questions designed to help them identify ideal solutions. We asked questions such as, when is everyone free? What times are everyone available? Can everyone meet on Friday or Tuesday? Does everyone agree with the topic at hand? How can we fix the problem? What can we do? Does everyone have internet? Which group meeting services everyone prefer to use, such as Zoom or Skype? And those questions kind of helped everyone give their input and come to an agreement with one of the answers from all the answers that everyone had chosen. The second problem-solving technique we used was the journalist 6 questions. The journalist 6 questions consist of who, what, when, where, why, and how. For example, the who was the group. The what, it was conflict about meeting times and which software would work best for everyone. The when differed between when we decided to meet that week. The where was kind of not applicable. The why, in order to efficiently get the job done, we had to resolve the issue in order to achieve success in the assignment. The how, we had to really take into account everyone's schedule down to the T to ensure that no one was left out or their voice was not heard. Without being in unison, the project wouldn't be able to be called a group project because it wouldn't adequately represent all of the members. So then we moved on to some creative thinking techniques. The first one was the nominal group technique. Before thinking, sometimes we as groups reflected on ways to ensure group success and then later shared them in our group chat that we have. Everyone doesn't have an iPhone, but even so, we were able to put everyone in a group chat and talk that way on our phones. Everyone was allowed to share their honest opinions and their suggestions. So we also used the Delphi technique. We shared ideas via text message, and our leader took everything into consideration and then came back to us with the best solutions after analyzing everyone's suggestions. So we will all give input on like what we thought, and then later she'll come back like with a long paragraph and was like, I decided that we should do X, Y, and Z. And being that we all gave our suggestions, everyone's voice was heard, but it was just up to her to make the final, decision. So was the problem solved? Why or why not? Yes, the problem was solved. In the end, my group was able to come together and get the job done. No one was difficult and everyone was open to criticism, whether it be about them forgetting to submit work or about their suggestion. We worked great collectively and would definitely be successful in another group together. For example, like in another class, maybe. We meshed well and we all were able to put our differences aside, accommodate everyone and their schedules, and in the end, we created a great outcome.